Can you use AI to help you enjoy gardening more and get better results? That's what we're going to talk about today. As many of you know, I'm a AI enthusiast. I also love gardening. It's something that gardening in particular I've been doing for many years. I was inspired to garden by spending the summers in Louisiana with my grandmother. And we would eat from the land, from the garden. We'd fish from the ponds. And I would help her in the garden. We'd sit out front and shuck peas and shuck corn. And I would watch her garden. And she had such a green thumb that it just stuck with me. And remember when I saw her open her pantry in her kitchen one day, and she had all these fruits and vegetables preserved in mason jars. It fascinated me that you could put food away like that, and it was all food that she grew. And so spending the summers with her and learning how to work with the land, work with Mother Nature, was very influential. And working in technology with networks and computers and AI, for me, the balance to that is gardening and working with my hands in the soil and digging. It's just so simple, so straightforward. There are just principles and rules to that just don't change. And I find that very relaxing. At one point, I was, and I like to consider myself still a master gardener out in Arizona. I also am a certified permaculture designer going through Oregon State University through Andrew Millicent's program. And I've, in the past, just had lots and lots of gardens and plants. These days, I'm really into fruit trees and bushes that produce fruit. So in this video, I'm going to share with you how I, strangely enough, use AI to help me enjoy gardening more and to be a more effective gardener, save money, save time, and deepen my understanding of how the environment works and how what these plants need, and how I can help them. So let's get into it. The intersection of two of my favorite things, AI and gardening. What I typically do is I put some headphones on and I listen to an audiobook or YouTube podcasts, and I work out in the garden. I like to consume information while I'm working in the garden. It makes me feel productive. But what I've started to do is use ChatGPT or Google Gemini. And when I come across one of the many, many trees or plants, bushes that I have, I'm using the AI assistant to help me to understand how to propagate a certain kind of plant, understand the plant properties, learn more about the history of a particular plant, what its growing conditions are, what kind of nutrients it wants, what other plants it grows well with and complements, what varieties of fruit trees are best for my zone and my local area that are resistant to disease, like peach leaf curl. I use it to help me to pick different varieties that fruit early season, mid season, late season. I use AI to take a picture of a leaf or a plant and understand what disease it might have and what the remedy is. I use the computer vision and the plant and the AI to take a picture to identify what the plant is. I use it to understand what is the exact best way to propagate a particular plant. And I have found it increases my enjoyment of gardening when I have that kind of access to information about any plant in my yard and how to take care of it and how to make more of them. And it's super easy to do, everyone. So I want to encourage you to, next time you're out in your garden, give it a shot. And the best way that I found to do it is use the voice mode, and even better if you pay for the subscription on these AI assistants, the advanced voice mode. And then as you're cruising along, you can even have your audiobook, your podcast playing. You can pause it, or you can even speak over it, and it will actually, you can just interact with it and conversate with the AI, and it has access to, the universe's worth of information about these plants. And so it just allows me to kind of move things along faster and be more productive in the garden. And I'm more inclined to propagate the plants I have, because when I see the plant and I have that question about, okay, well, what's the best way to propagate this particular plant? I can get that information in seconds. So that's how I use AI to help me be a better gardener, be more productive in the garden, learn more about the plants, because I'm right there working with that plant as I'm able to access an encyclopedia's worth of information about that plant. It doesn't replace watching some of the great YouTube videos out there where people take time to deep dive into particular trees and plants. I view that as complementary, maybe when you're relaxing, or if you just listen to audio only. But in terms of like asking questions, needing insights, information, and being able to like take action and fix that plant right there, I found that it's just fantastic. So I hope that tip helps you. And if you've used AI in the garden before, I'd love to hear about that. So maybe you can post a comment. And if this video was useful to you, maybe sparked an idea or got you to try using AI with gardening, I'd love to hear how it goes. And I'm here. So if I can help you in any way, let me know. I want to help you on your journey with AI. And check out some of the other videos I have as well, where I teach more about how to use AI in your personal and professional life. And I'll continue to make these videos. I'd like to thank everybody for watching the videos. And I'll talk to you next time on the next video. Bye, everybody.